Peace, 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 and love, chosen ones. I'm back with another banger. So first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the post notifications, to bump it out to the algorithm. Like I said, a few videos back, I had changed my username on here from Mr. Neptune 818 to Cozy Spirit 818. So it had kind of bumped my algorithm for just a temporary moment. And you gotta keep just posting to keep getting your videos back with engagement and things like that. So you just giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it out to other people really helps this video get out. And then it's also impacting people around the world. So that's the whole goal. And also down below, I'm gonna be dropping the Patreon link. Like I said, 10 people, the first 10 people is gonna be free for a month, and then it's gonna go to $5, which is still gonna be pretty clutch because of the amounts of gems and things that's gonna be like dropped in there, like the behind the scenes of Cozy and things like that, something that you don't want to miss out on for the visions that I have going into like 2025. So yeah, it's pretty lit. So in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into this message. What I want to talk about, right, is something I feel like a lot of us experience out there with going through like our spiritual journeys and things like that, right? And it's just really, the more you better yourself and focus on really wanting to better yourself and healing, doing shadow work and things like that, a lot of people in lower vibrations tend to, say that you are responding in a negative way or saying that you rude and things like that, just because you speak so much truth and you speak so much things that really flies over people's heads, and then the only way that they can really react is like reacting in a way that they don't really understand you, which is responding in a negative way, because that's really what like society's like drilled, it's like when some shit don't make sense, really don't go and like look it up or just label it something like crazy, something to do with religion, but never really just do your own research on something, right? You just quick to listen to the external sometimes, but you gotta listen to the inner word and what really feels good and really resonates with you, right? So whenever we tend to have like our spiritual awakenings, right, we're focusing more on ourselves, we're breaking out of like this old identity, right, shedding this old light, which like a lot of people still hold that distorted version of us, right? And that's why we create separation a lot of times, where it's like, all right, now I'm over here and I'm in my own energy, and I realize how much I was really entrapped in this other environment, and it was really even my energy, right? And then you realize that a lot of the thoughts and things that run through our minds is not even ours. It was just from that environment that we was really around, right? And you realize that you was dimming your light in some type of way or form. So you start to be more confident. You start to speak more bold. You start to speak more clearly. Your throat chakra starts to really heal, so where you can really speak for yourself. So it's like, imagine you leave off, you separate from people at a certain age, right? I think of age is like stages. So you separate from people at like stage 19, 20 or something like that. And then you don't come back in contact with these people until like 25, 27 or something like that, right? It's like these people still hold that distorted version of how they once seen you, but they never seen the progress that you was really making, learning your lessons and healing that really changed you. They got you to that point. So it's like, a lot of times things come across as rude because you're so confident, but people are still hiding in a shell. Doing things that they really don't want to do. You gotta realize when you step outside the box, you do things that you really want to do, whether it's like you post videos or you do something that's just not the traditional way of learning or doing something. It's like a high vibration because you gotta be able to visualize and believe in yourself. It's on you, it's your story. So it's like, a lot of people not gonna understand that, and they'll still just hold the distorted version. So when you do try to explain something, you really happy, and you telling them, man, they probably ain't gonna give a shit, or like they really not gonna know. So it's like they gonna react in a negative way, like they don't really care. But some things, a lot of times, I look at things as like I plant seeds, whether it's like some combo was meant to be with someone because they was meant to hear a certain message. I know even in that moment, some type of seed planted in their mind, and somewhere it's gonna sprout out, whether it's in this lifetime or another lifetime. That's how I think, because energy never dies, But I feel like, whenever you just continue to keep raising your vibrations and you come in contact with lower vibrational people, they'll look at you as rude and just like, damn, because you leading like a leader. But when you actually match the frequencies with other people that's like-minded, just like you, or in the same wave as you, you start to understand that like okay, nah, this is just because these people in this type of energetic field, right? Their energetic fields are still traumatized and unhealed and things, but I'm starting to heal myself, right? Like if you got under this little, this body scanner or something like that, where you can see like your energy, you will see where people that's traumatized and going through insecurities and things like that, their energy is dimmed around their light, versus someone like you that's tapped in with yourself, meditating, taking care of yourself, you know what I'm saying, watching what you intake, mentally, physically, all that, you know what I'm saying, like, you watching what you intake into your vessel, and you would tell the difference in the energy. So it's about, imagine that energy, it's like two magnets just pulling apart. That's how it is, right? Until a person really takes the initiative action to really tap in with themselves to get on that type of level that you want. And it's all levels to it, right? But it's like, everyone's still operating on one consciousness, but it's just like different parts of this life. You feel me? Like, if that makes sense. But, I make this video just to say, like, when that happens, just don't take it personal. Like, realize to switch the perspective would be like, shit, I'm in a new vibration. Because sometimes you won't even know or understand, like, damn, why these people acting like this. But it's because you are in this new energy, this new identity that people can't really piece together what's going on, right? Because some people never been be around high vibrations until you came around. They always been around low vibrations. So it's just a perspective how to look at it. But if anything in this video stood out, drop down in the comments what gems really stood out, resonated with you. And also share this video out to someone else that may need to hear it. If you was attracted to it, then more than likely someone else needs to hear it. And subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the post notifications. And also check down in the description for the Patreon link. But as always, fam, it's your boy out. Peace.